Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you find yourself in the world. So we are going to do a bride looks today. As you guys see what I'm doing, I'm about to fix my hair, install my hair, or fix, anyhow you call it. And this is my got to be brush that I normally use. It helps me to smoothen my, as you guys see how I'm doing it, I'm trying to brush out my edges because I don't want it all around my face. I just wanted some part and not too long. So as you see, it's long. I'm cutting it. I already cut it off camera, as you guys see. So now I'm stretching it out and using my finger and my brush to lay it. Yeah, as you guys see. And after, I'm gonna be tying it to make sure it lay. Always make sure you tie your edges after drawing them or after styling them. You can tie it for best result because you need the gel to sit on it very well. So now I decided to make it too big, a little bit bigger than the first one, because I don't like the first style I do. So this is how I want it, and I just want it natural and normal. So that's it. I'm gonna be tying it now and continue with my hair. So now that I've already tied it, what I did is I'm going to be putting my got to be foaming styling gel, so it will be able to lay well. So, and rubbing it all around. As you see, I already divide it to the way I want my style to be. Depends to how you want your styled. I already cut it round, and I'm using a wig of full lace, not 360. It's a frontal that I'm using, but a full from the edge from my ear to the next ear. That's what I'm using. And after, I'm combing my hair now, as you guys see, for it to lay. And I use got to be glow spray because it helps to lay it well. So for the white in my face, I use the primer I just showed you, and now my concealer, and I'm going to blend it. Before that, let me spray before I blend it. And I'm spraying my brush again with this. It's not too expensive, but I'm using it. So I'm blending. Now what you need to know in this part is, if you decide to blend hard, it will never make a layer, as you guys see something. And I'm doing the next part, which I'm just be tapping it. So now if you tap it too hard, it doesn't make a layer. If you tap it softly, just be tapping it, then it will make a layer. So now I'm going to be adding another one again and do it softly. I just decided to show you why some people say my makeup is always ruined. That's why. It's all about blending. So now that I've already blended, you blend it, but you don't rub it like you are in war zone. It's all need care. So you see the difference. When you tap, it make a layer. When you rub, it does not make any sense. Okay, so that's it. And the edges, make sure you always blend the edges of your concealer. That one, you need to blend it inside so it will not show any lines. And that's it. And the nose, the mouth, and everything needs to be blended. Okay. And my forehead, I'm gonna be tapping it inside again. And today I'm gonna be making my face first, makeup in using my foundation concealer before I draw my brows, because normally I don't do it like that. That was my setting powder. I'm setting my face now, as you guys see, all over. And after, I'm gonna be using my loose powder again to just make my cheek. Okay. So now I'm gonna be drawing my brows, and I already sharpened my pencil very well. But today I don't want flashing brows, because it's all about bride, and for a bride you need to look at least a natural, not a fashionate brows that I'm going to be drawing. I just want it simple and normal. Okay, so I'm not putting too much effort on it, because I don't want it to be too thick or too light. Okay, so that's it. So now that I'm done with it, I'm gonna be combing it to make sure it blends, and that's it. And now add some more. So that's it, it's done. So I'm gonna be using my concealer now to correct my brows. Okay, so I put some in my hand, and I'm not gonna be starting from the front close to my eyes. No, I'm bringing it as I close to my nose, as I'm doing now. So this is it. Okay, as I told you, I don't start from the front. I always start from the front on top of my brows. So that's it, and my brows is raw. I'm not putting more effort on it. I just want a normal and the simple brows. Okay, so it's done, and this is the end part of my brows. As I told you guys, I don't want it too bright or too dark or too light. Now we are going to our eyeshadow. As you guys see, I'm using the color Raw. So as you guys see, I'm just be blending it, and I don't want it too fashion or too bright. I just want it simple. So I'm using my concealer powder now to just, as transmission color, I will just be blending it out after using my raw color. So I'm cutting my crease now, as you guys see. I always like to start from the front of my eyes, I mean the edges close to my nose, to the back. It helps me to get the exact point that I want to cut my crease. Okay, so now that I've already cut my crease, I'm just gonna be putting my white glittering. Sorry guys, my son was so disturbing, so I put my white glittering powder and I blend with the same brush on the edges of my white to just make it look natural, and I'm using my eyeliner to line it up. I don't want it too fancy or too extraordinary, so I just draw it's just on top, and I don't bring it to the edges of my eyes, as you guys see. And I believe I like it this way, because as a bride you need to look beautiful but not extra, you know. As you guys see, I already fixed my eyelash, and this is without spraying. I dust out my powder with my bronzer powder and all that. I do it offline because of the camera. So now I'm spraying, and after I'm gonna be using my sponge to just tap it a little bit inside, just light inside, okay? And then that's it. After I take off my tie and take off my relax and set my hair again, as I already set it, just does it and it's done. I'm tapping it inside so that the oil of the setting spray can sit on top of my foundation and makeup to make my face glow. So that's it. I take off my hair tie, and that's it. Change my clothes and I look like a bride, okay? So that's it. Thank you very much for your time, your love and support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for supporting me to this point. This is your girl Queen Luxin again. I'm here to give you the best I can. I'm not perfect though, but I'm trying my level best to make sure it works. I love you guys. Stay tuned, stay connected. Bye bye. Love you. Cheers.